What's good, y'all? Tone back with another video. Last video we covered ARV, what it is, how to get it. In this video we will go over comps, what they are and how to find them. ARV and comps go hand in hand, especially if you're doing a wholesale formula, the MAO formula. I kind of spoke about it on the last video, but this is very helpful just to have, and specifically have this if this is what you're looking for. When I first got into real estate, some of the lingo, words and terms that people use on a regular, I didn't really know. I had an idea of what they were, but I wasn't 100% sure. But if you're especially if you're doing a wholesale deal or really any kind of deal, I was having trouble with this and just communicating and networking with other wholesalers. You don't want to be kind of like feeling like you're out the loop, or feel like you don't know what's going on, or feel kind of dumb in a way because other people are saying terms that you don't know exactly what they mean. So when I was working with another wholesaler, he asked me, have you ran comps? And I'm like, I had an idea of what comps were, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't want to feel dumb if I said the wrong thing. But comps are simple. Comps are just comparables. It's a short word for comparables. And that is the same thing I went through in the last video. Especially if I'm doing a wholesale deal. When I'm looking at analyzing at a deal, in order to find that ARV, I need to know comps. I need to look at comps in that area, which, like I said, are comparables. I want to look at houses that I can compare the property that I'm looking at. I want to be able to compare that to mine and to houses in that area. So like I said, I'm looking to find a house, a couple properties that are in the same area, same neighborhood, same street. The closer the better. With the same bed, same bath, square feet, all of that above. Obviously they don't have to be exactly alike, but as long as they're in a good ballpark range. For beds and baths, obviously you want to get as close as you can, but for square feet you want to be plus or minus 300. So if I have a home that's 1,500 square feet and I can only find a house that's 1,200 square feet, that's close enough. Anything within that plus or minus range of 300, you're good. Those are good comparables. And like I said, y'all don't want to use outlier numbers. Find houses that have sold for the same range, a close range. Obviously you don't want a house that's sold for 200,000 and all the other houses say that they sold for 150. That 200,000 one, that's an outlier. You don't want to use that number when you're looking for comparables. You want to find an accurate number, because when you find an accurate number, it's not misleading. So when you once you have, let's say for example, we're doing a wholesale deal, I got it under contract, I got pictures of it, now I want to market. Like I said in the last videos, you want to market, put it on, put the pictures up, and you want to put the address, you want to put the zip code, how many beds, how many baths, any special features that the house has, and square feet, and pictures, like I said. But it is also very helpful when you put those numbers up, like the ARV, the repairs, and if you put up comparables with that same post. Let's say I'm making a Facebook post. If I put comparables with like real addresses of houses that have sold for, let's say 150, and I'm selling mine for a certain price, if you can prove that there's comps in that area that of houses that sold for 150 and you're only selling yours for like 70, obviously it needs 30K repairs, you're all in. The buyer, the cash buyer, or the fix and flipper will be all in for 100, but they can make 50K profit if they sell for 150. It's gonna make sense. So I've even talked to investors, cash buyers, fix and flippers, who said it's very helpful when you run the numbers and they're accurate. Because if they see the post, people like to have everything in there. They don't want to have to be able to research every single property to see if it's even worth the deal. If you put the numbers in somebody's face, obviously they're still going to run their own due diligence. But if you put the numbers in there and they see, oh, I can make 50K profit, they're still going to do their due diligence, but it's worth their time for them to do that, But if they have to run the numbers by themselves every single time, it's just time wasted. Their time is precious because they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's the importance of comps, providing them to whenever you make a post, so you can sell your items, sell your property, sell your rights to that property over. And yeah, that's how you just make it efficient, have people that want to work with you all the time, and that's how you want to just do your business like that. That's the power of comps. That's how you do them. That's how you find them. Like I said, find a couple numbers that you can that are in a good ballpark range. Add them all. If you have 3, add all 3 of them up, divide them by 3, That's your ARV, and those are your comps. And yeah, that's the power comp. So stay tuned for more videos. Very helpful. I'm not putting in no extra fluff. This is what I do on a regular basis. I'm just trying to provide value to people who are interested in getting into real estate, you know, what this business brings. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share, show some love, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video.